Paul, your second season here with St Mary's?
Second season, Mick, yeah. Going well. I suppose it takes a couple of seasons to get the run of things around the place. So I suppose last year I was just trying to get to know the players and trying to get my style of football into the team, stuff like that, like, you know. So I suppose we were able to hit the ground running this year. We had a good review of last year's league and championship. I suppose we identified our weak points, what we're doing well, what we weren't doing well, and I suppose we were able to rectify a few problems. And I think we hit the ground running this year so far.
And Stein's on it because you won your league.
Yeah.
Were you unfortunate not to have got further then in the semi-finals and all of that?
Well, sure, look, you can have sad stories and sob stories and moral victories or whatever. The reality is we created lots of chances against a very powerful Kilo team, and we didn't take them. We just didn't take them. Like, you know, we were beaten by 2 points by a really good team, and I'd say if you analyse the game, we probably left 1-2, 1-3 behind us that we probably should have scored. There were easy enough chances.
How much has injuries played a part, let's say, in the latter part of the league?
Well, look, sure, injuries play a part in every team. Like, I'm not going to say that injuries affected us any more than any other team. They didn't. Certainly we have a few injuries, a couple of lads we'd like to get back, a couple of experienced players. We picked up an injury or two against Kilo as well. But look, we have a squad there. I suppose one of the pleasing things from the league this year as well was we introduced a couple of new players, a couple of young players, a couple of minors, same last year, and they flourished when they got the opportunity. So I suppose that's what we're trying to do for a couple of years now, is build a squad, build a strong squad that if we do pick up a few injuries, you know, we have the lads to fill in, and good lads to fill in.
And Paul, the fact that you did so well in the league, does that bring about a pressure of its own in terms of expectations, or is it possible to manage those expectations, or is it something you just get on with?
Look, it's just something you get on with. I suppose when you're managing teams or you're playing on teams, you want to do as best as you possibly can. So when you do win leagues or you do win trophies and you're winning a lot of games, it does bring a bit of expectation, but that's exactly where you want to be. Like, you know, you want to be going in to games and people expecting you to win, or people expecting you to compete really well. So we just take it on our shoulders, we move on, and look, at hopefully the results keep coming.
You're in Group 1 of the Championship, Paul. What's your view on that group? Some people would say that Group 2 is a more difficult group. I suppose people would say, well, you have what you have to deal with. There are difficulties in every group.
There certainly is difficulties in every group. While Group 2 is probably difficult, all right, yeah, there's an awful lot of teams in our group, really good traditional championship teams, like, you know, so like the likes of Kilo, you're not going to get anything easy off them. Cullenkill probably are coming in under the radar. They are from Division 2. They have a lot of good forwards. They're going to bring a lot of challenges towards us. And then you have Edgestown Mostrom as well. Like, they're a very, very good championship team as well. I know they're struggling a little bit in the league, but that's not going to have any relevance come championship time. But really, all our full focus now at the moment is Rathline. Rathline, very, very good team. They're a similar team to Granard. Good young running team. They're able to cover ground. So we'll be at our best to beat Rathline in round 1. So our full focus is on Rathline, and we're not worrying or looking at any other teams up until that game is over.